Good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T10 between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that.
Singh coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Goes over the top with that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the over, first over. New Zealand are now 2 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Yadav, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Beats the field with a great shot. Misses everything. Kishan with great reflexes. It looks really close. Singh from the Randwick end. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's a confident appeal. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Slips have really gone up here. They like it. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Catch it! Yeah!
Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The player departing the field, caught out.
A disappointing
the
display in
team
the
are
end
now on
for someone with
18
such
for 1.
batting skills. This one goes down
at number 3.
as a fail.
Please give him a round
With
of
that
applause.
wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Smacks that away through the gap. 10
End of
runs
the
out of
4th
there.
over. New Zealand are
22
now
for
22 for 1.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Siraj, the right arm
new
medium
bowler into the
is
attack.
coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot through the gap. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the field with a great shot.
Ball is in. Line and lid. Line and lid. Flag.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto that early, that could be four.
Well, you sometimes just have
End
to
of
stop
the
and
fifth
admire
over.
batting
New
like
Zealand
that.
are
Gets
now
onto the
on
front foot
40 for
early,
1.
well timed, and 4 runs.
Runs at it there. New Zealand are 40 for 1. The
Out of
right arm
Punjab
pace bowler
into
is
the
coming
attack
into the
for
attack
India.
from the Paddington end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Smashed all over the park. I
New
wonder
Zealand
if the captain
are
will
now
stick
on
with them.
54 for 1.
Siraj from the Randwick end. Timed that perfectly.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The player
Fluent
departing
innings
the field,
undone by
brought
a
out
decent
39.
delivery.
New
A good
Zealand
wicket to get
are
at a
now
good
on
time.
61
With
for
that
2.
wicket, the
Glenn
new batter will
Phillips
mark
is
centre.
the new batter
Just
at number
needs to
4
rotate
for
the
New
strike
Zealand.
early on as they get settled into their innings. Power and precision in that shot.
End of
the
the
over.
7th over. New Zealand are
65
now
for 2.
65
You
for
can't
2.
hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Drilled that one away.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 8th over.
9
New
runs
Zealand
coming
are
from it.
now
New Zealand
4
are
for 2.
74 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The attack.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end,
New Zealand
delivered very
are now
little.
on
Pretty disappointing all round.
The left-hander
That's
is
a long
coming
way to
into
walk
bat
out
at
there
number
just to
5
turn around
for
and
New
walk
Zealand.
straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Big edge. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge edge.
End of the
over.
ninth
7 runs
over.
coming
New
from
Zealand
it. New
are
Zealand
now
are 81 for 3. Coley to finish
the
this
new
innings.
bowler into the attack.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Thick edge. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Coley shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 97 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Misses everything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Got that away nicely.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Straight to the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs.
End of the
They were
first
so
over.
still
India
at the crease.
are now
Just a
8
slight
winners.
movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Lockie Ferguson,
Over.
the new
India
bowler
are
into the
8 for
attack.
none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Beats the field with a great shot. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Ticking the scoreboard over
End
really
of the
nicely
second
at the
over.
moment.
India
End of
are
the
now
over.
22
India
for
22
none.
for none.
We're
Adam
2
Milne,
overs down
the new
into the
bowler
second
into the
innings, and
attack.
they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Milne coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's a confident appeal.
Tried to get through the tough
on his
early
way
period.
back to the pavilion.
Now
Out
they were
LBW
frustrated
before
that they
the
couldn't
batting
build the
team
score
and now
for
on
the team.
3-1. Virat Kohli is coming in to bat for India. Please give him a round
That's
of
been
applause.
heaved away and punished
End
over the
of the
rope.
third
That's a
over.
brute of a
India
maximum.
are now
Well, that
9
was
for
just
1.
textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Wow, that's missed a lot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Rohit wants plenty from these bowlers.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Rohit, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's high. Is there enough on it?
End
there
of the fourth
is.
over.
Add
India
that maximum
are
to
now
the scoreboard.
on
Thank you
9
very
for 1.
much.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely. Super catch.
The player
An innings that
departing the
promised
field,
much and
caught out.
really, in the end,
India
delivered
are now
very
on
little.
9
Pretty
for 2.
disappointing all round.
Rahul is coming in to bat at number 4 for India. Please give him a round of applause.
Nearly gets the edge. Milne with a great delivery there.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
End of
Well,
the
the delivery
5th
was
over.
poor.
India
Still
are now
needs to be
on
put away,
7
though.
for 2.
What a lovely shot to find the boundary.
End of the over, a big one.
The
11
new
runs
bowler
coming
into
from
the attack
it.
for New
India,
Zealand.
70 for 2.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Rohit goes again. That's a huge hit.
And
It's
that brings
going
up the
way
half
away
century
into
to
the
this
stands.
batter.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, and again, 3 in a row. We're seeing some brutal power on display at the moment.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's got a flight number attached to it.
End
that
of
ball
the
has
6th
gone a
over.
long,
India
long
are
way.
now
All the
4
way.
for 2.
Got it right out of the middle.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Sodhi coming back into the attack. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Caress that nicely through the
And
gap
that marks
to the
the
boundary.
end of the match. India have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match.
That was a mighty win. Really, just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.